on a given day at home, Arsenal can beat City.
I think they'll just win it just to hand the next guy an easy win. Like they don't even have Timo in Leipzig now.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, yeah, it made so much difference, no? Like when he was. This is the Valentine's week, so that means that it's the Champions League round of 16 first leg fixtures, and I wanted to individually ask you both on like the fixtures and quickly give me your predictions and like what I think. One bad thing about round of 16 this year is that all of them seem very predictable fixtures. Just give me your wildest spreads and like the probable goal scorers. I'm going to start with Abhinav and his favorite team, Copenhagen versus Man City.
Dude, there is no way Copenhagen is going to come out with anything. I mean, I think overall aggregate will be like 4-1 or something like that. That's it.
4-1 will be a good fixture for Copenhagen, to be honest.
Yeah.
yeah.
Again, I'll tell you, there is no other team which can beat City in the Champions League apart from Arsenal, maybe. I don't know.
Arsenal, maybe Real on their day.
Yeah.
Arsenal, I think definitely, because knockouts, right? Like on a given day at home, Arsenal can beat City. So I think it'll be interesting if they match up at some point. But let's see. Vamsi, Leipzig, Real Madrid.
Dude, Real, bro. Real's gonna coast. Bellingham, and I don't know, maybe 2 legs, maybe 4. They don't even have Timo in Leipzig now.
Yeah, so I mean, it made so much difference, no? Like when he was.
Yeah, I don't know. Leipzig lucky that they got till here, but Madrid's gonna cruise 3-0, 4-0 easy there.
Cool.
I think they just got tired of playing Leipzig and City, so they just changed it now.
Changed the fixture to that. So that makes sense. All right, next one's actually kind of interesting because PSG Sociedad, but PSG finished second in their group. Like they were in the group of death. They just barely made it.
They lucked out. I mean, they would have drawn some random teams like teams who finished first and all that, Bayern Munich or Real Madrid or whoever, but they lucked out.
They lucked out.
Smart, bro. Valverde. Smart.
So, Abhinav, what are your predictions? Do you think they'll have any hiccups or they'll go through? PSG Sociedad.
PSG will go through, man. I mean, I think there's no way Sociedad can match up to PSG.
No.
Yeah, maybe like 2 or 3 goals. Yeah.
Any controversial opinion?
No, bro. I think
last thing Mbappe will bring home like a Champions League trophy.
Dude, not happening. Not with this kind of quality. Like, there's a lot of quality in CL this season. But I don't think they're gonna win anything. But yeah, definitely will move on to face Bayern. Now, if Bayern doesn't win against Lazio, I think this is gonna be a good one. I want to ask you, Nihal. Lazio Bayern. You think Bayern after the Leverkusen game, they'll salvage anything?
I first need to actually look up where Lazio are in their own like this thing. How are they doing?
Not bad actually. Lazio
are 8th, bro, in the league. Napoli
they've been good in the CL. Honestly,
they've been good. I mean, they're here, so they're probably like good in the CL. But I mean, Bayern for even Leverkusen was really good, and Leverkusen outclassed them. So I don't think Lazio are of that quality, and this is a 2-leg tie, right? So I don't think there'll be any hiccup, but there is a big jinx and curse in their team. So let's see. He goes all the way to the
higher circumstances there. Is that what you're saying?
The end and then loses. And have the propensity to lose in the beginning, so maybe that will help him out a bit.
Inter Atletico, I think is going to be like a really good one. It's going to be a.
What do you guys think, Abhinav? Inter Atletico, actually.
Inter is out of the league, right?
Yeah, Inter's riding high.
Atletico doing Atletico like 3rd or 4th in the league, right? So
both of them similar matchups, very physical,
very defensive, very rugged, and everything. Yeah,
fucking boring game to watch. If you ask me.
Yellow cards. Yeah.
Usually, it's the most boring game. I mean, if you look at Inter and Atletico, that's probably the most boring game. But also, it's also the only competitive game in this entire list of fixtures, and that's fucked up. Like, okay, so I don't know. I think maybe it'll be a draw, and then there's no away goals, right? In Champions League.
There's no away goals this time.
No, they removed that. Yeah.
Yep, the dream draws and penalties for Inter and Atletico.
All the way.
I think Atletico is gonna take it. Dude, Morata has been on fire, bro, this season.
What? you can't discount Inter have been doing really well. They're top of their league, so I'm backing Inter. I think Inter will go all the way.
I'm a Simeone
Also,
guy, so I love the guy.
What did Atletico do off notice in Champions League in the last 6 years? Tell me, apart from
Yep.
losing to Real,
Nothing. They just come to get
just come
collect
there,
money and
do random shit, go maybe till quarterfinals,
Yeah.
lose to Juventus, lose to Ronaldo, do some random shit to him, and that's it.
yeah.
they'll fight every year. They'll come and they'll fight and they'll
What's the point of it? But is there any point to that fighting? Like,
Yeah.
is there anything to show up? Okay, if this year maybe they got unlucky. One year they bet Liverpool, that Morata goal just before the pandemic they bet Liverpool. But did they do anything afterwards? Is there anything of note?
Dude, honestly, and a good question you asked that. I think they might go to the semis this year because the next one is just PSV Dortmund. And if Atletico go through, I think that they're winning either against Dortmund or PSV.
But wait,
I don't think that matchup has been made yet, right? No. I think you're only looking at the team. I mean, I don't think the draw has been.
They're in
made
the same quadrant, by the way.
but it doesn't matter. I think they'll do the
redraw.
Do they report? No, right? They don't report.
They'll
No?
report. This is also the round of 16 draw.
first and second seeding anymore after round of 16. Like everyone can play everyone. Even English clubs can play each other.
There's one more draw, Vamshi.
Yeah.
I think,
Oh, I thought it was like two groups
no.
and then they play two and then it'll come. No, they'll do again, huh?
For the quarterfinal draw, they take out the semi-final draw. That is when they actually map it out. But after round of 16, it'll be a redraw.
yeah, draw, and that will kind of.
Dude, they want to play a derby then, like Athletic, like Real derby. That's why they're in there. Every year they're waiting for that.
Yeah. So wait. I have Inter.
Yeah.
I have Inter. You have Atletico. Abhinav.
I have penalties, and at that point, I have no idea what happens. So
Fair.
You have a neutral. Yeah.
Yeah.
Neutral
Who's
and
that?
penalty.
Who's Inter's goalkeeper? They replaced them with
Jan
Sommer.
Sommer.
Yeah. No, he's good. 34-year-old.
Really good. Yeah, really good.
All right. Any shouts on PSV Dortmund? The reason why this fixture for me will be interesting is Dortmund's not doing too hot in the league. They're not that great. PSV is actually I think have around some 22 game winning streak or some shit
yeah,
Yeah.
everywhere. So I'm picking PSV actually.
yeah, I'm picking PSV too. I think basically Dortmund is still in the hangover of what the calamity that happened last season with Bayern Munich and everything. So this season is basically a free hit for them. Like everyone kind of okay, take rest, do whatever you want, just finish in Champions League sort of thing. So I don't think they'll care even if they lose this match or whatever. They'll finish anyway. So I think PSV.
Dude, I honestly, I think Dortmund will go through. I think they'll just win it just to hand the next guy an easy win. Like whatever.
Do everything just to go face City again.
yeah, exactly. Like that's why I don't know. Like at CL, they play well only Dortmund. PSV, dude,
They played
this
well
guy.
with Haaland. They played well with Haaland, but after Haaland, they're done. Like it's not.
But the thing is, what could help their cause is that the second leg is at Signal Iduna.
Mhm.
So that could help them if they're in touching distance. But if the first leg is a defeat, I don't see them going through. I have PSV. Abhinav has PSV. I think Pamsi is picking Dortmund.
Dortmund, yeah.
I'm just
Sancho,
thinking,
bro.
what did they do?
Let's get that value up a little bit, huh? Just a little.
All right, Napoli, Barcelona. Both of them facing their own crises in a weird way.
Did Inzaghi get sacked?
Who?
Inzaghi got sacked, by the way. I don't know if he was Napoli's head coach.
I mean, they're ninth, so they're doing pretty poorly in Syria for how well they were last season. So it could be a good redemption arc for Barcelona, but weird shit is happening at Barcelona too. So I don't know which horse to pick. But in play style wise, I think it'll be a really entertaining fixture because both of them are pretty open. They play.
Napoli are physical and Barca are all that tiki taka.
Yeah.
No, but I don't think Barca is at this point playing any tiki-taka whatsoever. They just with Xavi, I think the players they bought with Lewandowski and all of this. I mean, I don't know, man. Tiki-taka is long gone. I mean, I haven't watched Barcelona much this season. Maybe a couple of random El Clasico matches, but I somehow think Napoli will go through and make it done. I mean, Barcelona will be put out of their misery this season. Done.
I want Barca to go through just because there'll either be an El Clasico or an Atletico derby or Atletico playing Barca, which will be even more nuts.
You know,
Yeah,
fair.
I'm gonna pick Barca. I don't know. I think Barca. Yeah,
Yeah,
I want Barca to go through, but I don't think they'll go through.
Yeah, I want Napoli to go through. I just I inherently hate Barcelona because of those two Champions League finals that we lost. Can't
Yeah,
ever
okay.
root for them.
Painful.
We could have had 5.
Still, I can see Messi jumping over Rio when I close my eyes sometimes.
Yeah, pathetic. But yeah, to the final fixture, guys. Porto Arsenal. Are there any doubts? Any doubts? Any doubters?
No, man.
Dude, honestly, I am doubting, bro. Like, I'm
Doubting.
doubting. I don't know. I think it's gonna be like it's a lot of pressure on Arteta, dude. He has to deliver this season. Like, he has to.
Think about it, right? Like, if he exits Champions League, he's looking at another trophyless season potentially. Like, if they don't catch up with City, Arsenal, Liverpool, they're in the race. But it's Premier League is so hard to win. Champions League is also harder to win. But I feel like they've gone from strength to strength. That for me, I feel like they have better chances in Champions League if they get fixtures aligned properly, if everything is in their favor.
I mean,
but-
dude, Porto is not like
Yeah.
crazy hard opposition, right? Like, of the people we spoke about, like, it's not the craziest. But if he can't, is the first leg at in Portugal?
Porto.
Yeah, first leg's in Portugal.
Yeah.
That's going to be a pivotal game. Like, they have to.
Abhinav, you were saying
No, I think just to your point, right? I think the trophies at this point shouldn't really matter, right? I think Arsenal have improved enormously in the last couple of seasons. Arteta's job is not under any kind of threat. I mean, okay, if he loses to Porto, and if the title race kind of goes off the wheels in March or something, then yes, questions will be asked, like, okay, fine, what is it and all that. But if they're still in title race in May, end of April, May, and they're in quarterfinals or whatever, and if they probably kind of go out to Bayern Munich or Real Madrid or something like that, then it's fine. Like, I mean, this is a first season in Champions League that's making progress. People will be patient. Arteta's doing a decent enough job. I mean, the only thing is they spent a lot of money, but he's okay. He's still fine.
even if like a season ends up in disaster, I don't think he'll actually be sacked. He has full backing of like Kroenke Group, and rightfully so. He's done everything to warrant that. But it'll still be good for banter for them to finish.
Oh, banter will be there, man. No matter what.
You know, if Bayern go through, who Arsenal's playing next, right?
In a weird fucking world, I want Chelsea to win Carabao Cup and Chelsea fans troll like Arsenal fans for being trophyless, and I just
I can't see Chelsea winning more, bro. Honestly, like, it's so annoying.
Chelsea will go to Wembley and get fucked by Liverpool. I'm telling you, like, it's just kids will play. Harvey Elliott, Connor Bradley, and all those, like, even if like
Curtis Jones and boys, yeah.
Even fucking club can go play and beat them, dude. I'm not even doubting that fixture remotely for a second.
Dude, Poch said that Nicholas Jackson is focusing too much on OnlyFans and not enough on football. And it came out. Yeah, apparently spending. Yeah, and I was on Twitter, and that's why he benched him. It seems like the last couple of years.
No, that's funny. Yeah.